Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Madison Bumgarner gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He may not be the power guy that he once was, but, Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
In now, Eric Davis. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Lee is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Joe.
Base is empty, 2 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch on the way.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Nope. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one to Joe Morgan. Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. So here is Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Diamondback, the shortstop, Tim LaCastro.
The pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Here it comes on 1-1.
That's outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
All even now, 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So now to the plate, Michael Lee. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two and two. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Here's the 1-2. Splitter. 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Drilled right back up the middle. Picked up by Larkin. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Arizona, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. That brings up George Foster. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The left fielder, George Foster.
First pitch on its way. It just misses off the inside for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. Bumgarner has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Once again a 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit, Johnny Bench. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Tony.
And now in the box, Tony Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set and the pitch.
Aye.
Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
This one's flared toward left center. Locastro is calling for it, and that retires the side. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Steve Finley. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Carson Kelly. And he fouls this one off. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey!
2-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Full count, here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And another foul ball. Fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Barry Larkin. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping up is Eric Davis. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Ready with the 3-0. 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Christian Walker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first down.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab, and then the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner.
Ball 1, no
As the
strike.
first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Count is 1-2 now. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro flew out in his only at-bat so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, George Foster.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Short, hit hard. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder at his field with Castellanos.
Now it'll be Nicholas Castellanos. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. So 1-1 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Too high, ball three.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
There's ball four.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Next, it'll be Johnny Bench. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Standing in now, Tony Perez. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Now to bat, Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Mahle, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now here is Asdrubal Cabrera. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
The second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is in his tracks now. One gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in next, Michael Lee. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Luis.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here it comes, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Steve Finley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Count remains 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Drifting under it now is Finley, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Now to the plate, here is Eric Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Next, it'll be Joe Morgan. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Yeah, nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit.
and they keep the inning alive with a base hit. But you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box, George Foster, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Morgan is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Bumgarner removed to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The next 1-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. Halfway home, still no score. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Again, a 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Swinging a soft liner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now at the plate is Carson Kelly, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0.
Hey! Two balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is there. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
So next to hit is Christian Walker. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Madison Bumgarner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
The 2-0.
3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that's finally over for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate. You got to execute.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's shortstop. Tim.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit to third. Right to him. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Diamondbacks strand a pair. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready now for Cincinnati, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Castellanos.
And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Caleb Smith takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Caleb Smith.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Digging in next, Tony Perez. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll make it back in safely at third. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Perez stands at first with one out. And he lays off again, ball three.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Their one pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stepping in now, Tyler Mahle. He'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's by him for strike one.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Barry Larkin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Second and third, 2 away.
That's
2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Ready with the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to bat will be Eric Davis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes set, the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Digging in, the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, he might have something.
From the stretch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here. And it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-0 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the chip and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Devo, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the first pitch. Strike 2. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Sean Doolittle is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. In now, Luis Gonzalez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped toward the second baseman. High hop, and he barehands it. 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
And stepping in, Steve Finley flew out last time up. Doolittle's ready, and the pitch. Back up the middle. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We're through 6 full. Reds lead this one 1-0. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, George Foster. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Foster on at first, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Next, here is Johnny Bench. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fouls this one off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Tyler Clippard is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Tyler Clippard.
Tony Perez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
The second for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Next, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. So stepping in is Eugenio Suarez. He doubled his last time up.
Number 7, Eugenio.
Now here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
So now here is Tucker Barnhart. In past history against Tyler Clippard, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take two strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Barry Larkin. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
At the plate now, Eric Davis, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. To Cabrera for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, George Foster. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. TJ Antone is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tyler Naquin is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Josh Reddick will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Reddick A native of Georgia, he was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 3-0 offering. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Reddick aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
That's a ball.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate as Drupal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. Nick Wooden's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Michael Lee struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
Two out with a man at first. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that's low, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch.
I got to count 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, another foul ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit down the line at first. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Davinsky.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here it comes, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting,
Striding in is Tyler Naquin. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup,
1 and 2.
start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Rob Dibble comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 49.
At the plate now is Steve Finley. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And now the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Escobar, the runner at second with one away. Two balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Cincinnati rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Mahle gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Rob Dibble records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
you.